Blanket Cargo. This is Kathy, and this is my Mermaid hybrid journal. It's hybrid because it's hardcover, but it has an elastic binding. Okay, so here's the cover on the front, fabric underneath. This has been laminated. And here's the back, same thing, laminated. I sewed around the card and glued it to the front. And now we have some little doodads here for the mermaid. Here's a mirror. Actually, it goes this way. That's the mirror. And it's on a ball pin. There's a bead. There's some shiny beads on a ball pin. And this is a coin down here. And then on the bottom where the elastic hung out, I put some beads and just knotted it at the end. And this one is a bead that I made. It's a little spool I bought from Amazon, and I put fabric around it and used Mod Podge, and it is very well cured. And then a little pearl here at the bottom. Okay, so hybrid, that means it is elastic. So there's the elastic that holds the whole thing together, because it's very chunky now. I don't know, is it chunky when it is 2 inches? The spine is, well, about 2 1/4. Okay, and then it measures the length of a little over 8 inches, 8 1/4. But it is completely packed full here with paper. And let me show you the inside. Okay, so these will tie in a knot when I'm done with it. And this flips open. This is, of course, Starbucks bag. And inside we have these cards. They're squares, and these I sewed around. This one I put a little dragonfly stamp on. And just, just sewed around it, and then used teal StazOn ink where you see the blue and where you see the brown. That was archival ink in sepia, and they fit in here. And spread them out a little bit so it doesn't bulk up anything too much, although this thing did turn into pretty big. And up here now I have these papers, that just a few, but to get started, to write down your list for the day. That came on a paper pad. The paper collection I used was Stamperia, Songs of the Sea. Okay, and it was 8 by 8, so it fit perfectly in the cover. This is now some scrapbook paper that I curated. This is a little bit of a notebook paper that's I have blue and green in here. Do you remember back when you were a kid and you had notebook paper that was different colors? Did you get in trouble at school for using it? Raise your hand if you did. Don't use colored paper. So I have stamps that I use throughout. Some one page will be a stamp, one page will be a sticker. This is one of the stamps, and it's a mermaid. You can see that, right? All right, let's get through this now. There's another of that notebook paper to write on. All of it you can write on the back. You could do anything you want, really. Here's a sticker, a stamp, paper, sticker. A stamp. And these dark ones I left alone because you can use a white gel pen, which of course I don't have. You know what I mean. White gel pen. You can write on that, and that will look really neat on the dark pages. There's the lines, another sticker. And so I used 2 different paper pads plus the Stamperia. And here's a sticker of some dolphins. that dolphins? No, those are whales. I know there's mermaid, there's some otters. This one says, dip your toes in the sand. Another little mermaid. And so it goes. Now here I have some sayings, some quotes and things that can be cut out and then used to decorate either that side or this side, whichever side, and can be decorated the pages. And so here we go. That's a ship. Somehow you didn't get put in there, so I'll just put that in later. I'm not gonna struggle with it now. Anyway, so it's mostly that thin type of scrapbook paper that's like a little bit thicker than a copy paper, and then I have the thicker cardstock type paper in here as well. And on the back side, then there's no stamp or stickers. Now this is a writing board that is laminated, and I made a tail for this side with some paper I had. And then here's just a little fabric tab that goes at the top, so whenever she wants to write, she can, you know, put it like this, and you have a solid surface, especially if you start filling up with stickers and things, whatever. Now this whole section, I'm not going to untie it. This whole section is sketch pad paper that I cut down, and I believe there's 30 folded sheets in here. There's 20 folded sheets on the other two sides of the sketch pad paper. And the thing about the elastic binding, which you can see right here is some of the elastic binding. You can also put another notebook in there. If it's too bulky, if it gets too bulky, if things, you know, you start gluing things in and it gets too bulky, you can take paper out, or you can move it around, or, you know, lift off this whole thing if you don't want this in there, or if you don't want these in there, just lift them out. If you want other, you know, rearrange the paper however you want. It's very custom and customizable, and it's not, you're not stuck with just, you know, something that's sewn in and well, you know, I don't want to do that. Or okay, say like you've used a lot of this and you're tired of it, you can take out pages and nobody would know that you didn't really finish it, you know. Here's another part that can be cut out, fussy cut out, and then put into the pages. And then here's just, you know, this is one of the darker pages that can be written on, and then it goes to the back. And then on this side is another little tuck spot, and in this I have some positive affirmation pull aparts, cut aparts, is that what they're called? Cut aparts, yeah, from one of the paper collections I used. And then this was just some little bits that were left over to write on and to put glue into the journal. As is, these would be nice to if you want to send a little encouragement to somebody as well. And they tuck in here. As you can see, the port window is the feature on this side. Here's a journal. I just thought that was cool. All right, and then lastly, this is the other side of that paper, and I folded it to stick it into the pocket, and it just says this week, and then you can write out whatever. Now, this is a special journal I made for my sister-in-law, Tammy. I made it because she has always encouraged me in my artistic endeavors. She's always been supportive, and she wanted a mermaid journal when she came to visit me, and I didn't have any, and I decided I waited too long, and I'm going to make her one. And so this is for Tammy. I hope you like it, Tammy. I know you're busy, and hopefully you won't see this until you get it. But if you want a custom journal, I no longer have an Etsy shop, so you'll have to contact me through my email address, which is on my community page, or through Instagram, which I'm at Casablanca Cargo. The prices start at $50, and then they go up from there plus shipping. It takes a lot of work to make one of these, you know, so if you don't want to buy one, make one. You know? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.